In my opinion, one of the reasons that Devin Haney looked so bad in this fight and didn't look like himself had little to do with Ryan and the extra 3 pounds and not cutting weight and possibly rehydrating to a very high weight, and a lot to do with Bill's business interrupting Devin's boxing. We must understand that from all my research, Bill Haney has never boxed a day in his life. And essentially, when Devin got into the sport and Bill would travel with him and they would spar and everything, as Devin grew, Bill would pick up things and he's basically cosplaying a boxing trainer, right? He's not really this great boxing mind. He doesn't have this amateur experience, this professional experience. He's not even a failed boxer. He isn't a boxer at all. So all of this is relatively new to him. His experience starts when Devin Haney experience starts. But even with all his inadequacies and his lack of experience, he was able to master this based on their relationships. See, they had a relationship with Shakur Stevenson, which means he had access to Shakur Stevenson, head coach. They had a relationship with Terrence Crawford, which means he had access to Red, Esau, Bomac, you know, Bernie, all of those guys. They had a relationship with Floyd Mayweather, which gave him access to Floyd Sr. and any other trainer that's in that camp. But as Bill began to promote Devin and begin this scorched earth campaign of first throwing Shakur under the bus, next throwing Crawford under the bus, and trying to diminish his win against Earl Spence to make Devin Haney look better, and then finally throwing Floyd Mayweather under the bus and talking about some sparring event that happened several years ago. You no longer have access to these people when you need them. Now we're relying solely on Bill's inexperienced expertise to coach Devin, to tell him how to block this shot, how to block that shot, how to avoid this, how to adjust in that little 60 seconds in between rounds, and he simply doesn't have it. More importantly, with him being the head trainer, how much of this have they actually worked on? If you're not new to this channel, you would know that I'm not high on Derrick James. I think he is a boxing 101 trainer. He focuses on the fundamentals, jab, jab, hook. He doesn't understand much outside of that. If it's a pressure fighter, he's not going to understand what makes the pressure fighter good. He thought a guy like Terrence Crawford was just athletic. But one of the things he do understand is the typical outboxer. That's his expertise. And you even heard me say in my videos being critical of Derrick James that the one fighter in the camp that he would benefit from his expertise would be Ryan Garcia, because he needs to understand the fundamentals. And here we go. You have Bill getting thoroughly outcoached by another trainer, in my opinion, that's not that good. So I hope it was worth it. I hope coming in between your son and Shakur and making sure that they're never friends again was worth it. I hope that burning that bridge with Terrence Crawford by saying that Earl Spence was diminished and therefore Devin Haney's performance versus Regis Prograis was better was worth it. I hope that burning that bridge against Floyd Mayweather was worth it to simply promote Devin and to make him look like something he never was, and that's a boogeyman.